Please welcome Peter Searle to speak on behalf of the Searle family.
Thank you, Helen. Pleasure to be here tonight. Brian, thanks for that, and thanks for the fact that Victorians have got their sickles and jocks hung out. It is a pleasure to be. It is a pleasure to be here tonight. I can hear myself now. That's great. I'd like to start by painting a picture. Imagine a lone figure walking along a white sandy beach. Imagine a turquoise ocean on the other side, Hajar mountains in the background. The lonely figure in that photograph is Ross. What is amazing about the photograph is the grin on his face. In hindsight, when we look back, that walk along the beach was about the time that Georgia had joined to be part of our life in the Searle family, I think. He'd been sneaking away, making phone calls, he was walking back with a big grin on his face. So that was, we didn't actually hear about Georgia at that stage, but that was the start of why we're here tonight, I think. We didn't hear much about Georgia then, as I said, but soon after Ross's return to Australia, we started hearing constant stories about this lovely lady he'd met, and they became more and more constant and more Georgia. We got the opportunity to meet Georgia on a couple of occasions when we made fleeting visits back home, but we didn't get the opportunity to meet Georgia for a period of about 2 weeks when Ross and Georgia came to visit us over in Dubai, and that was wonderful. And we got to know understand, I suppose, why Ross had gone all gooey and lovey over Georgia. It had taken a long time for Ross to make a decision that he wanted to get into a relationship. And it's common knowledge that the Searle men don't rush into this whole commitment thing either, so it's not around there. We are very choosy about our women, aren't we, Ross? In fact, there is a strict selection criteria. This selection criteria is obviously set Ross and Georgia in good stead, so it's a wonderful thing to have. And I might let you have a bit of an insight into this selection criteria. Firstly, the partner has to be good looking. It might be superficial, but it's true. You obviously jumped that hurdle, no problems at all, but you have raised the bar tonight, Georgia, so well done. A warm heart and a welcoming personality. That was a lay down the Z here. Everybody that knows Georgia knows that is Georgia to a T. The suitor has to be well organised. When I've seen the organisation of this wedding, you've got extra points on that one. Intelligent as well. And you jump that bar, no problem. In fact, I might just stop here quickly. I realise it's Ross and George's day, but nevertheless there's a good brownie points on this for me. Are you taking note of the selection criteria? Good looking, warm heart and welcoming, well organised, intelligent? Yeah. I've got my brownie points, yeah. Checkpoint number 5. You accept that compliments must be rationed to 10-year intervals. And that's been covered for the next 10 years, isn't it? The suitor must revel in rugby and rain. Now, being from Victoria, I didn't see the rain being much of a problem, but I thought the rugby might have been a bit of a hurdle to jump, and so we put her to the acid test. We took her over to the desert, we turned on the rain, and we took her to the rugby. Now, this is, she relied on red wine to get through that day. So it actually turned out to be rugby, rain and red wine, so it was a great day. And when she came back to the house after that, there was a warm, welcoming smile when she walked in, drenched as she was, still good looking, And the intelligent part was that she actually went for the red wine, so that was the intelligent part to get through the day. So you're starting to see that these criteria aren't just random criteria, they're well interwoven and selected. So George has been through the test there and on with flying colours. The other one was organisation. There's another story here as well, which is woven into the whole rugby thing. Ross was dragging the chain, he disappeared, gone AWOL. The run sheet was being thrown all out of proportions on this one. So Georgia just left him behind, made sure she got home on time. So the organisation was fine too. So thanks very much, Georgia.
Just talk off and let's
Another selection criteria is that you allow me to speak for more than the allocated 3 minutes. The final one is the final that you must get approval from the Council of Queen Bees. For those of you who aren't aware, the Council of Queen Bees is a self-appointed committee which thoroughly assesses and hands down decrees as to whether Georgia is of the right stuff. Well, it was a lay down there, there was no problem there, Georgia. From the day you walked into our lives, you had done that.
The next girl will come.
So that's the formalities of the selection criteria. But when it all boils down, it comes down to family. And we had the pleasure the other night, well I had the pleasure of meeting the Farmers family for the first time. And what did strike me was that there were grandchildren, there were parents, and there were grandparents all together and all enjoying each other's company. And that's what I love about the Searle family as well. And that's where you think so well, Georgia. I don't think I have to welcome you to the family, you are a big part of our family already. But welcome to you and the whole Farmers family to your Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.